Check this out, touchscreens for cars were the future until they were a problem. Here's why car makers are bringing back buttons. In recent years, automakers embraced touchscreens, aiming for a sleek, modern look. However, studies have shown that over-reliance on touch controls can increase driver distraction, impair reaction times, and compromise safety. Recognizing this, Euro NCAP announced that starting in January 2026, vehicles with essential physical controls like wipers, indicators, and hazard lights will receive more favorable safety ratings. Okay, so this shift is promoting manufacturers to reintroduce tactile buttons, balancing the modern aesthetics with driver safety. Are physical buttons making a comeback for safety's sake? Now, what do you think about this shift in car design? If you're still here, you just fueled up on the truth, Midnight Fuel. So I'm going to give you my hot take on this. I did a live a couple of nights ago talking about physical buttons and touchscreens. I love technology. I love the way the technology is in the cars. But to take away a physical button, like the button that controls the volume of your radio, the buttons that control your heating and AC, your HVAC, all of these knobs, some of the cars that they were creating, I know a lot of high-end like hypercars, they don't even have a fucking wiper stock. They literally have no wiper stock. They've got no, I know Tesla was doing it for a while. There's no blinker stock. Look, Tesla just brought the blinker stock back because people need to feel a stock. They need to feel a button. It's not a matter of want, it's a matter of safety. I'm a big fan of this, and I'm really looking forward to cars having buttons again. On the live, I spoke really heavily on this. I'm a big fan of buttons. I know when a button breaks, the button can be replaced. When one of these touch screens gets broken, you've got to take it into the shop. The diagnostic costs, I spoke about this on the live, the diag costs are going to cost you hundreds of dollars just for them to figure out what's wrong with it. Even if they can figure it out by plugging it into the OBD port, they've got their scanner. Look, it's another way for a dealership's maintenance program or the maintenance department of a dealership or an individual shop, if they're not honest, to say, yeah, well, with all the new tech in the car, we had to charge more. Or not charge you more, we had to spend more time diagnosing the actual problem. Fuck that. Don't play games with people. Put the buttons back in the car so you know if the button breaks, you know where it can be fixed, you know what's wrong with it, you can physically feel it. It's a sensory thing when you're driving. You start to get used to the vehicle. You spend a week or two in a vehicle, you basically know where all the buttons are, what they do. It's that simple. You can literally do it by feel and not by sight. When you have to take your eyes off of the road, you become a hazard to yourself and everybody around you. That's just my take on it. I'll see you guys soon. Rock on.